So you're on the fence about whether to get this Forge Pass, and you want some advice. I got you. Let's go. What's up, guys? MtgJedi here. How you doing today? First of all, I would like the people who already got the Forge Pass, post in the comments, why did you get it? And that's going to help other people figure out whether they want to get it as well. I will say that you can get the Forge Pass at any time during its, availability. I've even purchased the Forge Pass in the last week because one thing or another, I was short on funds or I was thinking about not getting it. I've purchased it in the last week and still been able to complete it. Basically, you're going to complete daily challenges on the free side, right? Because you're going to get these free rewards just for doing some pretty normal things. And with a little bit of effort, like upgrading gauntlets to level 8, I think that, you can easily complete this. Okay, so here's a good example. We'll go to 12 because there's an artifact enhancement event. Not keeping those, so I will sell them. But then that daily task is done, and I have completed some of the Forge Pass, right? And that's pretty normal, obviously. But when you come down to the wire, you will be able to claim these weekly challenges. So even if you are a little bit behind on the rewards, those weekly challenges is what boosts you tremendously in order to be able to complete this. So there's a couple things that we want to talk about on the value side of this Forge Pass. That is this gear set here, right? The Righteous gear set. And then also, what are the items that are contained in here and how important are they? So let's start off with the Righteous gear set. And I guess the idea for this video actually came from just looking at my MtgJedi this morning, because she literally is in Righteous. Okay. And I have this accuracy chest that hit accuracy on the ascension. It hit the max glyph on the speed. And it has just been passed around my account multiple times. And usually what you need for any set to be usable on your account is just a grouping or a pairing of items that go well together. And that does happen to be the case with this shield. It's a triple speed roll with the accuracy hit. And so that pairs really well with this chest plate. And I've passed these two items amongst a lot of champions on my account in the past year. I've had these two on lots of different champions, and I have, used them for a variety of different things in the game. Bonus little bonus little info. You can go protection set in order to get some extra speed on your champions. A lot of people forget that it's a 12 speed bonus with your accessories. It's just like really, really powerful. So anyway, the main question about this gear set is, does it work in the end game? And yes, I mean, I have a 401 speed Lady MtgJedi, and a big portion of that is due to those two equipments. Now, I do not use this gear set like a ton, but good gear is good gear. Okay, so let's see how many pieces I have equipped. As you can see, I have a ton of pieces equipped. Now, are these going to be on my best champions? Some of them, yes. Some of them, no. Am I blocking all the gear? No, I'm pretty good, but I guess I could slide over just a little bit more. So, if we look at some of these pieces, like these boots here, these have been on a number of people on my account, right? And any kind of speed ascension on your boots is going to be very good. I happen to have gotten a couple of those here. And then whenever you are looking for your speed rolls, it's just like whatever gear on your account gets the speed rolls. And so giving yourself more opportunities to do that is always a good thing, especially in a set that gives a speed boost. And again, I have these two pieces. They're on Sulfurion, who is one of my most used champions on my account. And Lady Mikage, she's making her way back into a lot of teams, but for bosses, she's still the main lady, okay? So I think this was one of the pieces I got from the last time we had the Righteous Forge Pass. And Gala Longbraids is key for a lot of Curse City stuff. You can use her in the hard faction wars if you just need damage. So yes, the Righteous set can definitely be used in endgame. Is it going to be as good as your speed set? Well, no, because it's slightly less speed. But you can't just go buy the speed set like this. You can get the Forge Pass and get the Righteous set. So most players, from what I've seen in takeovers, man, their speed gear is not where they want it to be. They tell me all the time, I have a hard time getting double and triple speed rolls. I mean, I am pretty lucky in takeovers, and I get a lot of double, triple speed rolls for people, 4 rolls, 5 rolls, whatever the case might be. But most players do not have like all of these triple rolls. I'm not trying to flex, okay? But this is going to allow you to expand your pool of speed gear in a very easy way, okay? Now, I'm not trying to sell you anything, okay? If you don't want to buy the Forge Pass, please don't buy the Forge Pass. I'm just trying to give you information. Even just doing your dailies on the free side, though, is going to give you this type of gear, but you're just going to be getting forge materials. And that is valuable, especially early game. The Forge Pass is going to be really helpful. So the next thing to consider is, okay, we're getting mythical gear here instead of the legendary gear. And whenever you are taking a look at your mythical gear, so if we go like 6-star, mythical, substat, speed, what we're looking for is this speed stat that has the boost, okay? And like this, okay? I mean, that's on boots, so maybe that's not a great idea. This one's a great idea. When we hit that automatically, when we have our mythical stat as speed, obviously that makes it that much easier to get a bunch of speed here, right? Because all you have to do is hit it 1 time and that's a double speed roll, or 2 times and it's a triple. It just gives you that boost. So being able to get that type of gear for free with this, I mean, okay, you're paying for it, but being able to get that type of gear is very strong. Very strong. If you guys have followed the channel for a little while, you know that the Corrado account, I purchased a couple Forge Passes, and the gear on that account is way ahead of other accounts. Way ahead, okay? Now, the next thing to consider is, what are the rewards that we're getting in here, okay? I said this on stream. I'm going to say it again. I think that this XP and silver boost is the best item in the game. This is the best thing you can do for your account in the game, is this right here. 10% silver. Okay, the XP is nice if you're not level 100. 10% more silver for each of these levels. That's how I always have silver. That's it right there. I do purchase some energy packs, but not very often. And I do farm a lot in the dungeons and the tournaments and whatnot. But the main way that I get the silver is through the Forge Pass boost. That's it right there. And so if you're sitting in here always looking at my silver, being like, oh man, that'd be so great. Number 1, do a gear cleanse, okay? Go sell all your 5-star gear today. It's past time for you to do that. Number 2, the Forge Pass is the only way to buy silver in the game, in my opinion. That's it. You just get this, you get a little bit of energy, and you farm. That's how you get silver in this game, in my opinion. So I think that that is a really valuable part of the Forge Pass. It's one of the reasons I buy it, okay? Another thing to consider here is getting the glyphs and the Chaos Ore. This is the main way to do that in the game. Your other way to get glyphs and Chaos Ore is going to be from your clan shop, which I do purchase the glyphs in the clan shop every time they're available. And then this under this same one, I think, is it level 11, slot 11? Which one is the one with the Chaos Ore? Slot 9. I always buy the Chaos Ore there. If you're not using your Chaos Ore, that is one of the factors to finding your good gear. I'll probably do a whole video on that. All right, so what else is going to be valuable in here? Okay, well, there are also the crafting materials, so you'll be able to craft more copies of this, but this is the only way to get extra Magisteel in the game. And I don't know about you, okay, but I always feel that I am so low on Magisteel. I have perpetually been a low effort arena player, okay? I like it, it's fine, but like how many fights am I going to do per day? Usually 10. That's what I average, is 10 fights a day. And that does not get me enough Magisteel to craft all the items that I want to craft. So that leaves me with tons of crafting materials for all these sets. And then I have to pick and choose, well, what am I crafting? Because I only have so much Magisteel. Like I took 2 quests on the clan quests. I took 2 of them. I don't know if we scroll down here. Yes, okay. 5 legendary or mythical artifacts that are chest plates in the forge. I took 2 quests, 1 expert, 1 elite, and I used 1,000 Magisteel to do that. And so, like, I feel like I never have Magisteel. This is one of the ways to get that in the game. Let's not discount the fact that we're getting stone skin accessories here. I think that that's really important, okay? You're not going to be getting the stone skin accessories on the top if you're doing this as free to play, but you are going to be getting some 4-star speed glyphs and other valuable rewards for completing this as free to play as well. So no matter whether you're going to buy it or whether you're going to do it as a free to play player, I think that this is a very good thing for the game. Obviously, they could make it better. Plarium, stop giving us 5-star Chaos Ore. That's it. I would much rather have 6-star Epic Chaos Ore. Give me that. I don't care about 5-star Mythic. Give me 6-star Epic. 6-star Chaos Ore vastly supersedes the 5-star. Vastly, okay? Next on the list. Okay, I want to see our new glyphs in the Forge Pass. We now have epic and legendary and rare glyphs. Why are those not in the Forge Pass? Let's get those in here, okay? And just slip these 6-star ones down on the free side and put the new ones on the paid side, okay? We are Forge Pass accessory set, so that should be stone skin. All put together, I think that the Forge Pass is a great value every time it comes in the game. And if Plarium boosts it a little bit, it will be even better, okay? I think that Plarium could, as I say, remove this 5-star Chaos Ore. The 500 silver Plarium, just like literally stop this. Stop it. It should be 1 million silver as a minimum for any reward. 1 million as a minimum. Anything less than that is embarrassing. 200,000, I mean, you can't do anything with this, okay? But, okay, let's wrap it up here. I feel like I've thoroughly covered the Forge Pass, but please let me know what you think about this in the comments below. I know that I've talked about the Forge Pass before, but I've gotten so many questions lately specifically on this Forge Pass that I wanted to make a video on it because people need to know. All right, the people need to know. And then this is going to be the actual gear set. You're getting copies of this gear. And so I don't know. I think that it's a really good value. I think it's a great addition to any account. Even as a very low spend player, I think this is a great addition. Hopefully the next one will be Slayer, which we've been waiting for a while now. But I think that this is great, and I hope that you all do too. But anyway, you tell me all about it, your thoughts and your feelings in the comments below, and we'll have a chat about it. I'll see you guys later. Thanks so much for making it all the way to the end of the video. Cue that ending.